So, welcome to Heart on My Sleeve. This is where I explain the meaning behind the artwork of the album. And I also explain how I made it, sort of. So, as you can see, I had a little sketch of what the album cover would be. And this was back in, I believe, 2016. Um, and, originally it was just going to be a heart. Wasn't nothing fancy. Um, and there were these specific colors that I wanted because around that time, I think it was October. And coincidentally, now I am dropping it in October. But it had this eerily scary vibe to it. Um, and as far as this goes, the art, right? It is supposed to be me killing off my old self. And as you can see in the right hand side of the picture, in that first piece of paper, I was going to throw myself in that dumpster because the old me, uh, is trash. The old me from reality, um, needs to get his stuff together. So as you can see, my dead body is on the ground over there, and I am kneeling. I don't know why I decided to kneel, but you can believe that I did not decide to do that in the very end. Then I wanted Heartbeat. I wanted the title card or whatever. And then I wanted I don't know what you call those things. It's from the heart monitor. Uh, I wanted that to tie in to the title itself. But absolutely not. I decided to change that. Uh, I made a very vague description of what I wanted. And that's what I drew here. I put alley in the background because I wanted the atmosphere to be an alley ish. And I said maybe because I really thought I wouldn't be able to pull this off. Silly me, right? Graphic design is my passion. I'm playing, but I've made my artwork so far, so I might as well do it now. But this next part is funny. So here is that heart I was talking about. There's just no inspiration behind it, but it is a heart with the word heartbeat. The font was also something that I liked at the time. Eventually, I changed the font because I realized so many people used it. And then that's when I was like, nah, absolutely not. Then I decided to get very uninspired and I was about to use this. This is no. And then I decided to put the title on it. This to me felt very meaningless. It was just a heart, nothing else. It's a bit on the nose for me. So I decided to scrap the entire idea, start with something new. I decided to take a photo shoot. Boom. You may be asking yourself, what is this man's wearing? To be honest, I don't know. Those pants were squeezing me as well as that shirt. I was like 200 something pounds. This was not going well. This was 2018. And when I had taken this photo shoot, I was so sure I was going to use this as a cover. Absolutely not. Like I said, no. But I did keep the pose in something different. Boom. Ho ho. Now we're getting somewhere. This is the real first draft. All right. As you can see, I sort of did a new photo shoot and I went with something darker than the reality cover. And that was a terrible idea. You can barely see anything. But as you can see, I decided to do simplistic font, a little Times New Roman-esque type of thing. There you see myself laying on the ground. You should have seen what I did with that. The photo shoot was awkward. I had to lay on the ground multiple times to get the right angle. Still feel like it's wrong. So I'm wearing all white for whatever reason. And as you can see, the guy that's on the ground, me, my old self, my dead self, uh, is wearing the same outfit that I was wearing in the reality artwork. Um, I don't know how I managed to find this, but I found it in my massive pile of clothes. So the trench coat was something that I really wanted to do. It felt very mysterious, like assassin like, like Blade or John Wick, something. Like I said, I wanted the alley. I turned the back alleyway into this neon city type of thing. That became the whole aesthetic of this album. The neon lettering. I decided to play around a little bit. Kept that ugly font, and I wanted to mess around with the colors, see what we can come up with. I feel like I should have stuck with the pink, but I decided that I would do something else. But this was a good start. Um, as you can see, there's not too much going on in the background. It's an alley, of course. We knew this. We already talked about this. And then, boom, blue. Apparently, I thought that was good. Finally added on to the alley. And now we're getting into the good stuff. As you can see, I got the dumpster in there. Took me a little bit. I got a couple of things. You see in the bottom right, there is an arrow pointing to the right. That represents forward. Moving forward. You know? It is the second album, and I am moving on. Alright? We are past reality. I've killed off this man's. He's at the bottom of the screen. We're about to throw him in that dumpster there. If you can see what I'm holding in my hand, that is a metal heart. A black heart, if you will, because I have no soul. I'm playing. I am wearing the trench coat. Still. Love that thing. You got the Neon City in the back, almost like a cyberpunk type of thing, John Wick type of thing. Like I said, I've seen a lot of Instagram reels with photographers and stuff, and I've seen that the vibe is pretty much the same with this. Tokyo. Oof. If I were to do a music video for any of these songs, that is exactly where it would be. Tokyo, Japan, or something like that. Some place where the signs are neon, the aesthetic is great. It almost reminds you of Bullet Train, the movie that came out this year with Brad Pitt and the other guy, whatever his name is. So you got moving forward, you got the heart, the change of heart, because I ripped it out. It's mine now. You got the microphone necklace. Why do I do this? Why do I rap? That's a prominent question in Heartbeat at the very end of the song. You got the dumpster to represent throwing out the old and my reality self. The flag for freedom and peace. And then you got a couple of other things. I would say another prominent thing would be that helicopter that you see in the back. That is also in the intro to Heartbeat. You can hear it if you listen closely. The helicopter means the search for happiness. I started off rock bottom, pressed as hell. And by the time I get to the end of the album, I have self-healed. So then I add this white font, the same font that I hate now. Decided to go with white instead of green or pink or anything else for whatever reason. No blue. We chose white. I don't know. I guess I felt like it stood out. Oh, did I forget to mention the rain? Oh, yeah. Rain is a prominent theme in both the artwork and the album. You can hear plenty of rain in that project. Rain means dancing in the rain, dealing with the rain. If you know that phrase, then you know exactly what that means. I decided to do the track list artwork. Like I said, it's giving off some assassin vibes, some Blades, maybe some John Wick, some crazy like that, maybe even the Matrix, even though they're technically not assassins, but they're, you know, pretty peculiar individuals. The rain, like I said, dancing in the rain, dealing with the rain. Rain, we love rain. I'm trying to remember what angle this is, but I'm standing against a alleyway wall, brick wall. Uh, so I'm trying to figure out where the neon lights went. They are not here, but I did that because I wanted the track list to be neon E, and I didn't want the background to clash with that. It would have been too busy for me, so I decided to make this really dark. There's so many outtakes. This would be one of them, but I still decided to use this for promotional art. God, I like this one though. I decided to make a poster out of this. This is tough. This is tough right here. This is bare bones. This is like right before the final edit. I like the pose. It's crazy. Um, so yeah. I hope now you all have a better understanding of what this artwork means. And just know that when you listen to the album, I indeed put my heart on my sleeve. I swear Photoshop is hard.